Hello and welcome. My name is Chrissy, the Wandering Mystic, and you found our little neck of the woods. I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you for being here with us today, because without you, none of this is possible. We really enjoy being able to bring these messages to you, and if you're enjoying our content, please click like and subscribe, and don't forget to share with anyone that you feel might also enjoy these messages. That being said, I want to dive right into this energy reading of the full moon, the strawberry full moon of 2026. So, this moon is going to peak on Monday, June 29th. And this is a moon that is grounded in Capricorn, that is the third moon of this energetic portal that we have been in. And I know each and every one of us have having an experience with this portal since the beginning of May. We have been in a deep time of emotional upheaval and release. We've seen restructuring of our interpersonal relationships as well as the relationship with ourselves. You may have had a few, as we say, tower moments in the last few weeks. And after the fog has cleared, what you're seeing is the recalibration of your life in a more easy flowing way. Now, if you're not there yet, don't worry, you're still on track. See, this full moon, this strawberry full moon in Capricorn, this is the end of those labor pains as we birth this new earth, as we birth our new reality. So I want you to think of the next few days as the ending of that labor process, as the big release of the baby and the healing and tending to yourself. So that is really what we're being called to do energetically, is to walk into this space, putting our own inner wellness at the forefront of everything. Now, for me personally, I have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, physical pain upon waking every morning for the last week and a half or so. So I know that this is going to be something that the collective is also going to be experiencing, specifically around this full moon. Now, all of that being said, why this strawberry moon? Why this portal? What is actually happening on a larger scale? And that is the ascension energy, the intergalactic energy that has been coming in. So if you're not familiar with the Schumann resonance, I'm going to ask you to go look that up. But specifically these last few days, we have been seeing a lot of intense energy, and the Schumann resonance is a measurement of the energy that comes in, of Earth's heartbeat. And we can see this physically on a scale. And what we're seeing coming in on the scale is intense. It is wavery, literally looks like waves. It's deep violet where we're normally seeing green. So what is happening to us is unprecedented right now. Now, for me personally, because I do channel intergalactically and interdimensionally, what I am receiving is that this is the last bit of this ascension energy that we have been, these ascension light codes that we have been receiving since 2019. So this really is a huge portal that we have been in for several years, for 7 years actually. And if we remember what the number 7 represents, that represents unity, that represents the collective consciousness, and that represents the light of the Christos. So this really is the ending of that reception of light codes and the integration of those light codes. So going forward, what we're going to feel is the reaping of those rewards. But remember, we need some time to adjust. As a baby needs 9 months in utero, the mother needs 9 months after to heal. The same with this ascension energy. And yes, I know, I just said we have been in this for 7 years. So the next few months, the next 7 years, we are going to still be healing and releasing and recalibrating society and our structures as a whole. But specifically right now, we're at the end of those labor pains. So, what does this mean for you? A lot of grounding is required right now. And even myself, as a seasoned yogi and mystic, I have to amplify my grounding techniques. I have brought in a bunch of tourmaline to help me, as well as salt baths and literally sitting my bare skin on the earth. Lots of breath work, lots of meditation, because for me physically, it's coming in as our central nervous system issues, as well as physical bone crushing pain. So the experience physically has not been the most pleasant for myself. However, it is easily transmutable as soon as I put my intention and implore my tools. So, for the collective, what we're going to see in our last energy reading, I said that the summer is going to be a time where things are heating up, they're bubbling up. And we're really going to see a theme here over the next 2 months until we get into September. And we're going to see, unfortunately, a rise in domestic disputes, domestic chaos, much like we did in 2020. In addition to that, we're also going to see a lot of political upheaval, and this is also divinely orchestrated. This political upheaval is going to not be specific to one country, but to the globe as a whole. Each country is going to have their own flavor, so to say, of this political upheaval, but it is going to be something that we collectively share in. That being said, you're being called to be very aware and very mindful of the surroundings around you, but not to engage and allow that energy to attach to you. So creating that space of peace, creating that space of harmony, focusing on your inner vibration is the most paramount thing that you are being called to do at this moment. Right now, through this grounding, what you shall see immediately is a relief of physical symptoms. Physical symptoms can arise from anything from anxiety to GI issues, nausea, physical pain, or other physical symptoms or ailments rising. In these moments, we are being called not to react in fear, but allow ourselves to sit with it and figure out what it is telling us. We're being called to really go inward deeper than we've ever done before and hone our own energy. Releasing fear, releasing physical pain, releasing toxic relationships, speaking up and using your voice for grounded, heart-centered words. It is possible to protect your peace, but still use your voice. And that's really a hard message to understand sometimes, especially when it feels like we're being attacked from all areas. I know right now when we take a look outward into the collective, the chaos is intense. Some people are having good experiences through this, and some people are trying to justify the bad experiences others are having. There's no place for hate in this space. So when you see hate arising, we're asking you strongly to not engage. You can be aware, you can turn away, and you can project backwards with unconditional love, but do not engage in the hate. This releasing, this transmutation of this energy is what's paramount for our timelines to converge, for this ascension of the collective to swiftly take place. Meditation and grounding, again, keeps coming up as the most important things that you can do daily to help hone and transmute your energy. And abundance and gratitude rituals will also be very powerful during this time. With that said, I am going to make this energy forecast short, and I want to just remind you all that we are in this collective ascension together. We are divinely guided, we are divinely protected, and every emotion and feeling that you are receiving, do not allow it to overwhelm you, but allow it to show you what path and what direction to steer your ship through these waves. Together we have got this. I assure you, it is divinely written and it is divinely protected. And our sweet crow friends has decided to come and join us at the end of this message. What a beautiful, lovely sight. So that being said, thank you again for being here with us today. If you're enjoying these messages and these meditations, please like and subscribe. And remember to share this with anyone you feel needs this message today. Sending you all of my love. Have a great rest of your day.